Hey guys, it's your favorite blue fox, Spikey McFox. Sorry for the noise in the background. And in today's video, which is probably going to not be uploaded on a Friday, it's probably going to be uploaded tomorrow because I'm going to call my boyfriend and Salty Sea Ice Cream tonight. But in today's video, it's going to be another unscripted video. But today I am going to be talking about my trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and my trip to Bonaire. Now, I did promise you guys I was going to talk about that with my mom, at least the Tennessee one, because she went on that one. She went on Bonaire too, but that was me and my parents. But yeah, so I'm just going to talk about both of those just by myself for now. Maybe later on I'll get a reaction of how they were. Sorry, I'm just adjusting stuff in my fursuit. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know on that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to basically go over the basic things that happened. Some things I might forget, so I'll have to probably leave some comments down below to let you guys know what else happened. But yeah, let's get into this. So when I got to Tennessee, me and my mom had a hard time finding out where our Airbnb was because we were staying in like this log cabin. It was an Airbnb. We finally found it, and there was a hill, and to get down, because we couldn't go through the main door. We had to go through the sliding door in the basement. So we had to go down there, and it was really intense. But actually, near one of the last days, hopefully I won't repeat the same thing, but in one of the last days, actually, I was going down the other side of the hill so it wasn't as steep, and I look through this window on accident, and there's this lady staring back at me, because apparently there was another lady staying there, and I got really freaked out. I'm like, who the heck is this? But apparently there was some other lady. Anyways, when I was there, we met this family, mother and daughter. I think there was a guy who was a husband, he was Indian, and his brother. They both came from India, and we had a really good chat with them. They were awesome. And that was when we were at that Dick's Last Resort restaurant where everyone acts like a dick to you, so it was awesome. But it was kind of like me and the lady got into a fight. I might show a clip of that in a second in this video.
Wait, hold up. You need a stool and a place to lounge. You should have stayed in your hotel room. Get out of my face.
But yeah, that was pretty interesting. Another thing that happened was me and my mom saw some shrunken heads at the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. I know these things are kind of out of order, but still. And this might be a short video, it depends on what I talk about. But yeah, it was interesting. And also when I was there, it was right after I got this boy, 3.0. And I brought him along just to see to test him out and everything. And a lot of people, there were some bad reactions, but a lot of people got really good reactions, and I got some of them on video and pictures. I might show them here. And it was really awesome. And there's this one thing, I forgot what it's called, but it's like one of those, I'll show a picture of it here somewhere. It's one of those, you sit in a chair and you go up the mountainside. It's like it's like a ski lift, but it's not. Well, we went on one of those, and one of the guys who was running it, I wore my fursuit head up there, and he said, oh, you got to come back later and wear your fursuit head if you can, because I love it so much. He wasn't a furry, but he loved it so much. So I kind of didn't get a chance to do that, but I'll have to do it next time. Speaking of that chair lift, which I think that's what it's called, me and my mom went on there at one point at night, and I looked down, and I saw a possum crossing, because it goes up the mountain, so it's kind of like there's a space down below. And it was just there. It was so cool. But yeah, I saw that. And then at one point we went to this place, and I'll show a picture of this as well. It's called Wonderworks. The outside is an upside down house, and then you get in, it's like a giant museum. And at one point, me and my mom, because we went into the space area, and we went into this area where you could like climb up things and go across these little ropes, which kind of scared me because I'm not used to doing that, and it kind of freaked me out. But there was this one guy, and his name was Jimmy. Not saying he's a bad guy, but he kind of tried to flirt with me. It was very awkward, and I ended up crying after that because I felt really, like, overwhelmed, and I felt nervous, and I felt like he was trying to take advantage of me. So that was creepy. But while we were there, we did experience some really fun things. Like there's this room, and it's actually in my Gatlinburg, Tennessee video, which I might leave in the link down below or in the comment section, or even like on the tab right up here somewhere. I just don't know how to work those yet, so probably not. But they had this room, and when you walk in, there's a spinning spiral, so it feels like you're spinning unless you close your eyes. So it was awesome, and just there were so many cool things there. And then at one point when I was there, I was by the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum, and this girl was like, "Hey, can I get a video with you?" And I'm like, "Sure." Apparently I didn't know this, but she's putting it on Snapchat. She took a video with me, like a selfie video, and was like just kind of basically making fun of me, and I didn't realize it. And then I realized it after she did all that, so I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I just get into? You know what I'm saying? And a guy did that with me recently at the Ren Fair, except I don't think he was making fun of me, so that was cool, that he wasn't. And I also met some other furries there. But yeah, that was basically my trip to Tennessee. There were a lot of cool things there. We did see a black bear, actually. We met this family, and they found a black bear, and right when they came back and found us, and right when they did, the bear disappeared, so we didn't really get to see it. But they did get a video, which I'll show right over here. And also, yeah, that was my trip. In Bonaire, we got a lot of cool shots of things. We got to go scuba diving. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to put together a Bonaire video or not, because the problem is that a lot of the footage was really bad. But next year, we're going in March again next year. And the thing is, we have a plan of what we're going to do and what we're going to film. And we actually made our own underwater filming device. So we'll be able to put the camera on a tray and be able to film properly. We saw things like cuttlefish, eagle ray. I saw pufferfish at one point. We saw sergeant blennies, eels, flounders, octopus. We even saw an octopus. All sorts of cool animals and creatures. And we even saw the Hilma hooker, which is this sunken ship that the government sunk because it was holding marijuana in it. It was so interesting. And yeah, also sorry about Dobie in the background. But the last day we went, that's when we found out Sophie died. So that part of the trip wasn't so great. And my aunt and uncle did kind of get on our nerves a little bit. I still love them. But yeah, so that's what happened. I'll probably tell you guys more about that trip later in the future if you'd like, or both trips individually. But yeah, that's just the basic video for now. I have to get going because I have to call my friends and my boyfriend. But I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to leave a like on this video and comment what you thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications anytime I upload a new video. And remember, I'm trying to get to 1,000, so please get me there. Also, I might be able to live stream on Twitter or Facebook sometime soon, so keep track of me on there and follow me on there as well. Anyways, and also check out my other channels below. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.